And I'm interested, Emilio, in trying to sort of understand how those features compare with some of the other LMS products that we have out there right now. Because Workplace is a big enhancement, right? And it competes significantly now with all the other LMS products, right?
Yeah, it is. And this is actually a very tricky question, but thanks for asking, John, because it's very hard to compare different products, even in the same vertical, difficult, but with LMS is even more difficult. But when it comes to comparing corporate LMS between them, I prefer to compare the product proposition as a whole, instead of comparing features one by one, because features can be added or removed over time, but the product proposition is what makes it good for different types of environments, clients, and verticals. So with this in mind, I say that the strength of Moodle Workplace is its incredible flexibility. I like to think about Moodle, as a Swiss knife that you can use for virtually anything and to be tailored to any use case. And that's what our certified service provider do all the time. With Moodle Workplace excels in this, as it can be used the same for small customers or very big organizations with millions of employees. So I say that this is the main strength that Moodle Workplace have when you compare it with other competitors, because usually with other competitors you get what you get. So it's very difficult to when you try to stretch the product to make it fit, to adapt it to the customer's needs. It's when it comes, when it starts being very complex. But with Workplace it's completely different because our service providers can adapt it to virtually anything, and that's what I said that is the main strength of Workplace comparing to other competitors.
Sure, absolutely. And we mustn't forget, Emilio, that Moodle is a modular system, right? So there is no one size fits all, as you've said. The other thing I just want to mention is that we mustn't forget, as well as the features that are there as standard within Workplace, we have a whole integration partner network as well, right? So e-commerce plugins, for example, and other features are all available still with certified Moodle Workplace App Store plugins. And that ecosystem is still building, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Because we have, so in Moodle LMS, we have the standard plugins database repository with hundreds of plugins. And specifically for Workplace, our partners or service providers could use all of those plugins, but also the certified integrations we have that are plugins that solve very specific problems in a way that is pretty convenient both for integrators and also for the end users. In Workplace, we take benefit of all this, but also on all the customizations that our service providers do with Workplace, because they can virtually adapt the product for every use case, for almost any use case. And integrations is one of these areas that our partners excels in, because Moodle Workplace allows integrations to be developed with virtually any third-party system. Not our certified integrations, but virtually anything that customers might need. And that's something our partners do all the time. So I'd say that one of the main, and going back to the flexibility thing that I just mentioned, flexibility means also to adapt or to integrate the system, the software, with any other systems out there. And that's one of the key things that our partners do.
Absolutely, yeah. And of course, a Moodle certified partner like ourselves or any other partner network can help a customer with something that isn't necessarily off the shelf as an integration, pre-built, but also custom integrations as well, right? So we can custom integrate with Moodle into our customers' own environments, whether that's a bespoke HR system or any other platform for that matter. So the whole package ultimately gives a customer real scope for choice, right?
Absolutely, yeah. And just to add something to that, with integrations, it's particularly important that you have a service provider that is able to just tailor the integration to your specific need, because each project is completely different and each third-party system you need to integrate with is also different. So there's no, in this at least in my opinion, there's no integration that will work in all cases. That's why in our case, it's so important that our partners do this job of really tailor the integrations to the environment that customers have.
Absolutely.